Yo, what up, guys? So this is part two. Like I said, we're gonna try to keep it short, relatively, like between 25 to 30 minutes. Yeah, 25 to 30 minutes. Less stress on my computer to upload, as well as I don't want to overload you guys, like I said. So let me shut up and let's get to it.
There's some tracks leading to the
Holy
river.
shit! 1 second, because I was looking at the video that I just previously recorded. There you go.
Ha! Let's cross.
Spent
See,
the
they continue up that
campsite.
way.
A few hours ago, most.
I can see the tracks here, aren't there? Yeah!
You think it's John?
You tell me. These are horse tracks for sure, but could be anyone. Let's just see where they lead.
So, you were there, Javier. What really happened on that boat?
We had the money, it seemed fine. Then suddenly they were everywhere.
Bounty hunters?
No, Pinkertons. It was crazy. Raining bullets. Watch out for this crevice.
What gets me is like
Dutch killed a girl in a bad way,
yeah.
but it was a
What's
bad
that?
situation.
That ain't like him, though.
What gets me is like Javier, like in Red Dead Redemption 1, was completely
Tracks
like
go left, down here.
I didn't like him. Like obviously, like a lot of people, I thought he was a dickhead when you first
Davey
captured him.
got shot. Mac and John, both
But
shot too.
in
Sean,
Red Dead
we
Redemption
don't
2, he
even
seems
know.
like the more
I'm
compassionate one of the
surprised we
group.
escaped at all.
Like he's the only
By
one
the
that I
time you boys
genuinely
showed up
like
from
in the
the other
group,
side of town,
other
were
than
only
Uncle
just holding
Sadie
on.
and Charles, obviously.
Bad
Everybody else is
business,
kind of like
all
a
right.
dickhead. Excluding the girls, obviously, like Mary and
Damn snow's coming
forgot
in
the other
hot
one.
again.
We'll lose these tracks if we don't move fast.
Tilly, yeah. He's one of the few guys that are in the group that are like genuinely compassionate and a good person. So it kind of doesn't really mix well, obviously, because it's a prequel. The voice actor that does his motions and his voice, really great voice actor. It's just I wish they kind of made him a little bit more hateful.
Watch
Because
yourself. It's not very wide here.
in this game he's very compassionate, like I
Come
said.
on, boy.
Like he's a very likable character. Bill,
Horse struggling.
I mean it's
Yeah.
Bill, so
A lot of fresh snow here.
I don't know about this, Javier. I mean, we can't follow nothing.
Let's push on a little bit.
it sucks that I have to
Maybe
kind of
we'll
be like
pick up the trail
monotone
again.
because there's people in this house sleeping and I don't want to wake them.
Almost there, boy. Come on now.
And it really sucks because like at the doorway, like above the doorway is a vent,
Hey,
and that's
look.
like in all the rooms. Like every
See
single
that?
room in the house has a vent above it, so it's like very easy to hear. Oh Jesus! I didn't even know he was that far. Jesus Christ! My bad, Javier.
John was riding that horse when we left Blackwater.
Pause.
Let's see if he can hear us. Come on, up there.
Ugh. You see like all the piss and shit.
Yeah.
Ugh, that's disgusting. Also, have you guys seen that drama that's going on with the Try Guys? They're currently like trending number one on YouTube. I guess one of the guys ended up cheating on his wife, and the other three guys don't want anything to do with
Who
him.
knows what's up
I
ahead?
think his name was like Ned or something. I remember watching the Try Guys like growing up and going through high school. They've been around for like 7 or 8 years, I think. Really big fan of them in high school, but I guess legally they just kind of cut him out of the group. I watched a little bit of the video. The Asian cat, I can't remember what his name is. He sounds pissed. Like he just looks pissed throughout the whole video, and rightfully so. He kind of just like degraded the brand by doing that. I guess he cheated with a coworker. But yeah,
You sure about
shit
that?
happens.
It's coming from this way.
Okay.
Some
Watch
people in the
out
comments
here.
were like,
Mierda, we're high up here.
We're
You're
really like
telling
against
me.
kicking him out of the group, I guess, because it kind of felt like the other three guys were being on their moral high horse. But you got to understand, like, they're a public figure, and they're branding themselves. So when you're branding yourself as a group, and
Drops
one of the
down
guys
here.
makes the group look
Watch
bad,
yourself.
I mean, it's kind of just to kick one of the guys out. So
It's slippery. Be careful.
I don't know. Seems like a very sticky situation that I don't wish
Watch
upon
your head
anybody.
here.
Yeah, I thought the military didn't play when it came to infidelity.
Okay, from here.
Watch your step. This is real slippery.
Stay close to the wall. Up here. Come on. Come on.
I
Sounds
hear you,
closer now.
Jesus.
Come on.
Like my niece, you just keep
We're
screaming.
coming, John.
Like I'm looking straight at you, bro. I know you're here. I'm looking in the direction you're at. Calm down. My heart went to my ass, dude. Really thought I was about to jump off this cliff.
How you doing?
I'm miserable. Been a tough few days.
I know. Here. Take a drink of that.
Thanks.
Gracias.
I'm not designed for this snow.
Excuse me. You want to push?
Let's
Thank you.
keep moving then. Come on. John, where are
Let's see if I can
you?
get my energy core a little bit back up. Oh god, I hate corn so much. I hate corn. One exception being popcorn. I love popcorn. When it comes to like corn and stuff, no. It's just disgusting.
That's John. We're coming. Down here. He's down here.
Jesus, that looks like a far drop.
Over here.
That's quite a scratch you got there.
Never thought I'd say this.
Jesus.
but Good to see you, Arthur Morgan.
Excuse me. I think my nephew got me sick.
You don't look so good.
I don't feel too good neither. I'm freezing.
I bet.
Don't die just yet, cowboy.
Come on, compadre. Well, we can't go back the way we came. Let's try this way.
Ain't you a sorry sight?
Can't argue with you there.
I
See?
feel like I should have waited
Told Dutch you weren't the right
till
man for this.
Microsoft optimized this for the Xbox Series S and X because I'm currently recording on the S.
I think so.
Come on.
And I feel like if I waited just a little bit longer, it would have looked damn near perfect, but we move.
You see that on the ridge?
John's just like, oh god, we're gonna die.
I'll distract him while you get to the horses. Go. Draw them off.
All right, John, come on. Let's get you on that
Now that I
horse.
think about it, Javier really didn't deserve that amount of disrespecting the first Red Dead Redemption. He's just like a genuinely good guy in the prequel.
Don't bring them this way.
Hey! Stay there.
Okay. I'm gonna kick you.
Well done, Arthur.
Alright, let's
Okay,
go.
let's get going before any more of these bastards show up.
What time is it? It's like, oh Jesus, it's like it's 12:30 at night. I gotta head to bed, but we're gonna finish up this recording. Still got like 20 minutes. Plus I'm doing laundry anyways.
Come on, then. Let's get back to the others.
I don't really have anything going on tomorrow, except taking my nephew to school. But I do have to be
I don't
up
feel too
early for
good.
that.
You'll
because
be
I'm currently on
fine.
vacation.
It's just like a
Since I left Fort
dogfight.
Hood, I have like 51 days off,
Knew a fella?
so I've just been
Got bit by a dog.
chilling, relaxing,
Died.
spending time with family, and
You ain't
just
gonna
trying
die.
to get my
Not
brain
yet.
back into civilian life. Just try building routines and stuff like that.
More coming down the hill.
Excuse me, Jesus. I have like
Shit, there's more
really
on the
bad
right.
acid reflex
You
right now.
got more wolves on the left. Get out of here.
They don't even like attack. They just literally like keep sniffing the horses.
You see
I don't think they
any more
ever
out
like
there?
bite the
Don't
horses or
think
anything
so.
like that.
Jesus.
You still with us, Marston?
Just about.
You're gonna be okay. We have some shelter now.
Thanks for coming for me.
Of course. That bullet in Blackwater, now this. You had a hell of a time.
And Arthur always says, I'm lucky.
None of us are lucky right now. Should ride in the water for a bit. Try to lose a scent. Don't want to leave a trail right back to camp.
You know, we're gonna
these-
need to come up
These
with
horses'
a better
ankles must
story
be
for
just
that scar.
freezing.
So-
Surprised they haven't snapped.
Freezing, bleeding, starving. Damn near getting eaten to death ain't good enough for you.
Here, let's cross to the left.
Yeah, come on. Let's push hard and get back.
See those buildings up ahead, John? That's where we camped. Nearly there. Come on! Someone help John down off this horse.
Can we get some help here? Can we get some help? We need some help here.
Come on, help him down.
Screaming at me, too.
Here we go. There we go.
Pardon me.
Careful,
It's been a long
idiotas.
day.
It's his leg.
Oh, come on, let's get you warm. Thank you both. This is a new low, even by your standards.
Thank you, Arthur.
Imagine
You got
almost
any
getting
other
eaten by a
lost
dog and just having
maidens
your
need
wife
saving?
just complaining.
Not today.
If you and Dutch talked about
I'd
how
snap.
we're gonna get out of this.
I was just discussing with Herr Strauss when the weather breaks. Suppose we'll have to keep heading east.
East into all that civilization.
I know. The
Same,
west
dude.
is where our problems
Same.
are
I hate
worse.
leaving my house.
Come on, Herr Strauss. Let's get warm.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan.
We have been running for weeks. We found shelter and been resting here in some old abandoned mining town while we wait the thaw. Hardly the spring I had been hoping for.
I don't think any other game like has me as captivated as Red Dead Redemption, even the first one.
Strong, we get warm, we wait.
Just simply because like
the storm breaks, we move.
you could basically live your life in this game. It's basically a cowboy simulator, which as stupid as that sounds, it's like, come on, it's basically a cowboy simulator. Live your life, go camping, you know, gamble, just walk around, eat stew, sleep in bars. Like, I mean, other than Skyrim, I guess Skyrim is like very,
We had a bit of bad luck.
very,
But then the
very,
storm
very
covered our tracks, so now we wait a bit.
well
We go back
rated
to
for
Blackwater and
stuff
we
like
get our
that.
money, or we get some more money, and we keep heading west.
But we're heading east.
So we can find some stuff.
For now, we got this. We're safe.
I wonder whose book this is. I can't pick it up.
Stay
Whatever.
strong, Jose.
Fine.
What about you, Arthur? You doubting me too?
Never.
Don't even start, dude.
Good.
That becomes a
'Cause
whole
you know
thing
me,
like
son.
later down the game.
I'm just getting started. Once we get some money, well, they better send some good men after us, 'cause they ain't never gonna find us.
Oh,
But we
Rex.
need money.
Oh, Regs. They're not
course,
catching
Dutch.
us. They're not catching us.
Thank you, son, for your strength. It means a lot to me.
You're welcome. Now let's oh, also, just a little heads up. I think I have my minimap disabled. Just simply because I notice like when I have my minimap in games that I just mostly look at the minimap rather than being immersed in the game. So I guess I just took that off for now. And my gameplay has been better for it, in my opinion.
Up here, Mr. Morgan.
We're okay.
We have a few cans of food and a rabbit. For
Ooh,
what?
rabbit.
10, 12 people?
I love Rabbit.
When I was in the Navy.
I do not wish to hear about what you got up to in the Navy, Mr. Pearson.
We were stranded
If you know,
at
you know.
sea for 50 days.
And you unfortunately survived.
When we ran away from Blackwater,
Oh, Pearson's another guy
wasn't
that's like
able to get
a great,
supplies in.
a great guy.
Well, when government agents are hunting you down, sometimes
Oh, and Hosea.
shopping
I guess
trips
there is a
need to be
good,
cut short.
good bit of people
We'll
that are like
survive.
really great in this
We always have.
gang.
If needs be, we can eat you. You're the fattest.
I sent Lenny and Bill hunting, and they found nothing.
No fat
Lenny's
shaming in
more
this
in the book
in this
line
community
than
of mine. There will be no
Bill's a
fat
fool.
shaming. Shame on
Unless
you,
those
Arthur.
mountains are full of game that want to read. Ain't no wonder they found
Enough of this. We'll go find something. Come on, Arthur.
Wait a second. Hold on. Here. You're gonna need something to eat out there.
Ooh.
assorted, salted offal. Starving would be preferable.
Come on, let's go.
What the hell is
Look
salted
at your
offal?
I can't stay here listening to you two. Look, if there's game in those hills, I'll find it. And you can kill it.
You need to rest, Charles.
You think this is rest? Come along.
Bet.
Here, you take this. I can't use it, and you'll have to.
Oh, you're joking.
Alright, people, don't sleep on the bow, because the bow is actually really fun to use in combat. You might see me use that quite a bit, but I'll try to stray away from like only using that, because I think I had a playthrough where I was like only using that for like a good 4 or 5 hours of time. Not my first initial gameplay or playthrough, but like there was a good portion where I was just literally using the bow.
Apart from this hand, stupid mistake.
Still bad?
It'll be fine in a day or two. I just can't pull a bow right now.
Sure hope I can. Never really got the hang of it.
You'll be fine.
So, you reckon we're gonna find something to kill that ain't no Driscoll?
There's meat up here for sure. Pearson doesn't know what he's talking about. Now the weather's eased off a bit, they'll be needing to feed. We'll head up this way, find some higher ground.
Hey, have any of you guys played Cyberpunk, by the way?
A few days, all right.
Here they updated it
Right
with
north
some
of Blackwater.
DLC
Get
from
stuck in
the
storm,
anime. The
bring
anime's
John
really
back
good.
in.
You've had a lot put on you. I wish I could have done more.
I didn't mean it like that. Just a lot to think back on.
I still don't really know what happened on that boat.
Me neither.
Like, I don't really watch shows that much or movies,
Sure weren't good.
but when I do, it's usually the good ones. I was pleasantly surprised by Cyberpunk. Cyberpunk was really good for no reason. Like, it just kind of came out of left field. Like, nobody was really expecting the whole Cyberpunk anime to be as good as it was, and the story is actually really captivating. The fight scenes, David goes off. David goes off in a couple fight scenes. But that anime like does really show how messed up that universe is. Like, I think it does the Cyberpunk game like justice by just showing how honestly just horrible that setting is. Like, I would not want to live in Night City. It's just horrible.
This is good. Come on, let's try this way. Keep your eyes peeled for movement. The wind's died down too.
After this mission, I'm gonna head to bed,
That's
and then I'm gonna
No wind at all is
upload
bad,
the
but if
first
it's too
part,
strong,
and hopefully post tonight
Stay
or
quiet.
tomorrow morning. And tomorrow morning I'll probably upload this one as well, and then I'll start cracking down on recording part 3 and part 4.
Stop here a second. I see something.
Okay, what we got going on?
There's deer been here. Recently.
How can you tell?
How can you not?
This acid reflex is really
Track
getting
them on
annoying.
foot. Quiet as you can. Stay low and move slowly.
This is probably going to be a longer part because I don't see myself. I really don't see myself getting done with this within the 30-minute mark. So
I don't think so. Maybe
yeah.
not.
we move.
Focus. It's easier.
I love hunting in this game.
No, but once you get your eye in, you'll be able to. You'll be as well in grass and woods.
I think we got a little bit of ways to go before we even get close to this deer. Yep, I think he's by the. I think he's by the waterfall. Waterfall. Creek? River? I don't know. He's by the water.
Look. There they are. Quick, get that bow out, Arthur. Aim for their head or neck. Unlucky. Take your time. Good shot. Now let's try
I'm so surprised he didn't just run away. Where did that first arrow hit? Did it hit anywhere near him? Probably hit. Probably hit the water. Is that a dead rabbit? No, it's a plant. Jesus Christ. I'm so stupid. Come on, Bambi. Yeah.
Well done. I think that's all
No
we can
dead eye.
carry.
Because I'm just that good.
You pick up one, I'll get the other.
You sure your hand's okay?
It'll be fine once I get it on my shoulder. Okay, I'll go grab the other one.
Oh, the compendium. Guys, forgive me if I spend like a little bit of time in the compendium, because the compendium, like filling that out, is just so annoying. I'm never gonna get 100% in the compendium. I'm just gonna let you know right now. I think at one point the closest I came to 100%ing was like 97 or 96%, and that was like my first or second playthrough. But I really don't see myself. I really don't see myself 100% in the compendium. It's just not. It's not in the cards for me. Speaking of cards, I'm not getting all the secret cards. That's just not happening.
Are you gonna put that on your horse?
I would rather do the Riddler challenges than do all that. That's a lot of cards, dude. I believe there's like a method to cheat getting the cards. I think Mr. Boss posted it back when this game first came out, where you just keep buying premium secrets
Oh boy.
and discarding them, keep buying them,
Ready to
discarding
head
them.
back when you are.
I'm not doing that. That's too much.
Let's head back.
Giddy up.
Oh, nice work, Arthur. Should be enough meat here to keep us all fed for a few days.
Charles, come on, you're leading
You
the way.
found him.
Take point.
I knew you'd be okay with that bow.
I'll put my cattleman
It's
back on.
easier when they ain't shooting back.
We've seen enough of that.
Considering how things were looking a couple of days back, well, maybe our luck is finally on the turn.
Seems to me we should be putting our effort into getting off this mountain now.
Soon. People are still weak, and well, you've seen how snowed in those wagons are. They ain't going nowhere until we get some more thaw.
You're probably right. And even if we do get off here, what then? We'll still have a big price on our heads.
This is a big country. We'll find somewhere to lie low. Dutch and Jose will have a plan.
I'm looking at getting a new desk, or add to my desk rather, because my desk is really small. And my sister, funny enough, when we were talking the other day, I told her that I paid $100 for this desk. And this desk is like really like this big. I don't know if you guys can see it. It's literally like my width, the width of my hand right now. So it's literally.
That girl from the ranch now too, but not sure
You
she'll
literally
be
could have gotten
much.
an L-shaped desk on Amazon for $150.
You would too.
I was pissed.
She lost her husband, her home, everything she had.
So what do we do with her?
Once we get out of here and we're back on our feet, we'll see. She might have family somewhere.
So it was O'Driscoll's you ran into there?
Yeah.
Don't worry, say he's a little
Last
badass.
thing we was expecting.
What is it with the O'Driscolls?
You ain't dealt with them? I suppose. Hell, we ain't run into them much the last 6 months. I guess because they've been over this way.
Nah. I've heard a lot of talk about them.
Well, we've been scrapping over scores with them for years. Big gang. Nasty sons of bitches. Their leader, Combe, and Dutch go way back. And not in a good way. A proper
Combe is a
blood
greasy,
feud.
ugly dude.
So I heard.
Just a greasy, ugly fuck, dude.
Yeah.
He is so ugly. I might switch my horse to warhorse
Watch out.
rather than keeping like a standard
Bear
breed
up
or
ahead.
like a
Let's
racehorse.
see if we can find another
Just
way
because
around.
like I've had experiences where my racehorse just keeps getting shot at and just dies. The health isn't that
Must
great.
be real hungry. Stay well back. Spring storms like this are the worst for animals that sleep all winter.
He's got a lot of meat on him.
We've got enough here. No need to push our luck.
Bear is disgusting. Don't eat it. I'm gonna get some people in the comments that probably eating bear and they're just like, no, it's not that bad. It's great. I don't know what you're talking about. It is the fattiest,
Cut up here.
greasiest
Off the
thing ever.
trail.
It's disgusting. Did not enjoy it. Unless you get like lean parts, which the lean parts are actually pretty good. But from my experience, I had like a very fatty piece. It was just gross. I didn't like it. Rabbit, a little gamey. Not too bad though. What else have I had? Venison. I've had really good venison.
We ain't
Oh,
never talked that much.
venison is
you
like the
and me.
best steak. The best
How
steak
long
you
you
can
been
have.
with us now? 5, 6 months?
Something like that.
You didn't
I've never had it,
expect
but some of my
this.
friends have had
What?
horse.
Any
And
of
I,
this.
I'm not
Blackwater
opposed to
mess,
it. I just not that
Being up here?
fond of eating horses.
Sooner or later, a job's
That's just
gonna
me,
go
though.
wrong. Nature of life.
I just thought you might have moved on by now.
You want me to move on?
No. No, not at all. I know you could run it alone, no problem.
I did that for a long time. I'm done with it. Always wondering if someone's gonna kill you in your sleep.
I still wonder that most nights.
I reckon you're okay. This suits me. Sure, I could fall in with another gang, but Dutch. You know, Dutch is different.
Oh, yes. Dutch is certainly different.
Dutch actually, or
treats
not
me
Dutch.
fair. Most of you do.
Charles
For a
actually has
fellow
like
with
a
a
really
black father
sad
and an Indian mother,
backstory. He'll tell
That
you.
ain't normally the case.
He has a really sad
Well,
backstory.
We need you now. More than ever.
They don't really touch on it
Good.
that much, but from what he tells us, it's very
How
sad.
long have you been with these boys? Why ain't you run off?
Me? Oh, 20 years, something like that. Since I was a boy.
20 years?
Yeah. He taught me to read. John, too. Taught me a few other things, him and Hosea.
I'm sure.
Dutch saved me.
Remember when I said Javier's was one of the most pure-hearted people? Nah, Javier.
That's why
Ja-
we need to stick by
Javier.
him through
Hosea.
this.
Hosea is like one of the
He
most
always
pure-hearted
sees
people.
us right.
Javier is not the most pure-hearted person. It's Hosea. Hosea is like
How's that new
such a
horse?
sweetheart.
He's all right. He'll do for now. I appreciate you letting me take Taima the other night.
She's a strong one. It's been as hard on the horses as on the rest of us. I don't know what Dutch would do if something happened to the Count.
Same with Bill and Brown Jack. He's a drunk, miserable bastard, but He loves that horse.
I hope they all make it.
I tried to ride the Count once. Bucked me faster than a bull. Won't take nobody but him.
I'm gonna hitch tie him over here.
The Count is like
Brought some food back, boys.
when I had my warhorse and I was riding like right next to Dutch, he looks so tiny when you're riding like right next to him, and he's on the Count because that Count is a racehorse.
Come on,
It's like
get
really
these
really
over to
tiny.
Pearson. And, thank you.
It's
for
like
showing
it's
me how to
off-putting
use the bow
to say the
properly.
least.
I only showed you a little. Takes a lifetime of practice to master.
Well.
Take that shit.
What a surprise. Find a camp rat loitering around in the kitchen.
Is that any way to greet an old friend?
I love how
Feel like
everybody
we
just
haven't
shits on
spoken
Uncle.
for
It's the
days.
funniest thing
My
ever.
utmost to avoid you.
He loves me, really. It's his sad way of showing affection.
No, it isn't. Now shoot, get lost.
See you gents later.
See, you got on just fine. Charles is a wonder.
Have a drink, boys. You earned it.
Jesus, what is that?
Navy rum, sir. It's the only thing.
Oh.
The only thing. Keeps you
Cat
sane at
Morgan.
times.
I remember those days.
Treat on you. You go rest that hand, Charles.
I'll be fine in a few days.
You mind helping me with the skinning, Mr. Morgan? It's easier if we do it together.
Do I get to skin you?
You're always one with the jokes, aren't you? Come on.
This really isn't a job for a man with a burnt hand. I'll see you both later.
You skin that one you dumped on the floor there. Not too bad, Mr. Morgan. Yeah. They always said you were a butcher. You know, you could trade these or sell these in pretty much any town. If you're looking to make a legitimate bit of money, of course.
Right now, I'm just looking to get off this mountain alive.
Well, if you catch anything else, you bring it to me.
Sure.
Thank you, Mr. Morgan. Heck, Arthur Morgan's first decent bit of hunting after all these years.
Yeah. Well, we're on the run now. Everyone's got to do their bit to survive. Just make a good stew.
Except for
Folk
Uncle.
need it.
Uncle can do whatever he wants
Tough
because he's
few
the
days.
best character ever. Sad fact about Uncle. The first Uncle, or the first guy that did the voice actor for him back in Red Dead Redemption 1 sadly passed away, I believe, during the production. It's very sad. But the guy that they got for Red Dead Redemption 2 really outdid himself, so that's great. But anyways, guys, I'm going to cut it off right here. I have to get to bed. Like I said, I have to take my nephew to school in the morning. Laundry done. So I work. Good night, and see you guys tomorrow. Holy smokes.